1 minute. No neck and neck on.
Good morning, good afternoon and good day everybody, David here, and in today's video I want to cover my favourite class to play in the game, and that is the Gunslinger. Now I think the Gunslinger is a fantastic class, a little under the radar I guess compared to the other hunter classes. You see a lot of Night Stalkers, especially Wave the Wraith, and a lot of Archstriders in the Crucible, but the Gunslinger can definitely hang if you use it in the right way, and it can just be a lot of fun. So in this video we're going to cover the perks, some exotic pairings, some builds for you to try, some builds that I absolutely adore and use all the time, and just some general tricks and tips on how to make you the most potent gunslinger in the West. So top tree, which has the throwing knife that sticks to walls and explodes. Chains of Woe, precision kills increase weapon reload speed for you and nearby allies. This also stacks with like Outlaw or Rapid Hit or any reload perks that you have, as well as reload mods on your armor. Golden Gun can be fired quickly up to 6 times and refunds a bullet with each kill, and significantly improves your ability to hit with Golden Gun. So basically your Golden Gun's going to have bigger hitbox, easier to fire from the hip with, you don't really have to ADS. Now for bottom tree, this has the weighted knife, throw a knife that deals extra precision damage, and precision knife kills with this melee ability immediately recharge it. So throw a knife, it will be a one-hit kill to the face and it will immediately refund it, so you can just get knife kill after knife kill back to back as long as you're hitting precision hits. What it doesn't say here is that it can bounce as well. So you're seeing some of the gameplay that I get kills ricocheting it off walls or bouncing it off the floor. Practice makes perfect. Enter a trance with each precision hit, reducing the cooldown of your Golden Gun. Line them up. Enables precision damage with Golden Gun. Precision hits with Golden Gun generate orbs of light. This increases its damage and extends its duration. And the last perk, knock 'em down. Precision kills increase weapon stability and handling. Your super does more damage when cast while the buff is active, with 20 or more seconds remaining. So these 3 perks together really work in synergy, and this whole class really wants you to be precise, like precision based, going for headshots. Now the grenades, Synergy Grenade, grenade whose explosion catches enemies on fire. Swarm Grenade, grenade that detonates on impact, releasing multiple drones that seek nearby enemies. And the Trip Mine Grenade, an explosive grenade that sticks to surfaces and detonates upon enemies who pass through its laser. Now my personal favourite, Trip Mine Grenades, just great for zoning off places, sticking them to walls where people don't expect them, onto ceilings, and even sticking people themselves. This does the most damage out of all the grenades, but the base Trip Mine Grenade alone is very inconsistent with its laser. People can pass through the laser, slide through it, and just not take any damage when the grenade goes off. Which is why when I'm using trip mines, I always combine it with the young Ahamkara's Spine. Now this exotic is awesome, increases your trip mine grenade duration, blast radius, so this makes it more consistent. Now this extra bit on the end is highly underrated. Ability damage grants trip mine grenade energy back. So hitting someone with the trip mine grenade that you throw will give you trip mine grenade energy back. Also your throwing knife, whether that's the explosive one or the weighted one, will also give you trip mine grenade energy back. And then I've put on an enhanced momentum transfer mod. Causing damage with the grenade greatly reduces your melee cooldown. So by throwing a trip mine and an explosive knife, and those both hitting a target, you will get your trip mine and your melee back pretty much instantly. It's absolutely just crazy. Now other exotics you could pair with the Gunslinger class is the Assassin's Cowl. This will grant you invisibility and restore a portion of your health and shields upon a melee final blow. Phidias Spaith is another great one. This one just grants you 2 knives per charge. And another one that I actually prefer over the Phidias Spaith is the 6th Coyote, which just gives you a second dodge charge. Now the reason I prefer this is because you dodge next to someone, you get your knife back. So not only are you getting 2 knives because you can just keep dodging, but also you just get 2 dodges, which is ridiculously powerful. Now that we've covered the perks of each individual tree, I'm just going to cover some different aspects of Gunslinger playstyle. So the first section is going to be covering just how to use your abilities and loadout as a whole. Then we'll go into the super and then talk particularly about my favourite way to play, which is covering trip mines and the throwing knives. Now, as a whole, both top and bottom tree have fantastic neutral game. The perks within the tree synergize really well, and the grenades and the throwing knives can be used as both a primer and as a way to clean up on a kill as well. So the abilities can be used to zone off areas, throwing trip mines or the scatter grenades on it like heavy, or if someone's capturing a zone, you just want to keep them off as long as possible. And if people are behind cover, they're great for cleaning up kills. If you've got someone weak, they duck behind cover, trip mine behind them, or explosive knife right next to their feet. You don't even have to hit them and it will clean up that kill, no problem. Now this next play, I want to cover my mentality and decision making as I'm playing through it. So I slide in, get this knife, and I know someone's in this room next to me. My teammate's been fighting him, so I know he's weak, so I throw the trip mine there to stop the guy from not only pushing us, but to seal that kill behind his barrier. I then flank back round and use my explosive knife on this guy to prime him and clean him up with the sidearm. This is the Traveler's Chosen as well, so when I get the kill, I can consume the buff to get my abilities back. I then dodge to get my knife back, throw the trip mine anticipating a push, and when I see them, I prime them with the explosive knife. They get me weak, they go to push off the edge and get caught in the trip mine and then explode. Same in this bit here, two people pushing me, I place the trip mine on the entrance and the explosive knife around the corner, so when they push, they get primed by the trip mine. The explosive knife then cleans them up. The exact same principle in this next clip. Two targets push me, I prime them with the trip mine, clean them up with the Cerberus, and then see someone else push in. I place the explosive knife, primes them, clean up. I get so many kills doing this thing, it's fantastic. Now I want to talk about the super. As you saw just then, the problem with the Gunslinger super is there's 0 damage reduction. So a shotgun or a sniper headshot will kill you and you'll just instantly lose your super. You can't pop the super out in the open, you have to play your cover well, and it's better off popping it as a surprise, because if people hear it, they're going to run away, take cover and just hide, wait it out. The timer on the super is super short compared to other supers in the game, so it's a case of get in, get out fast. Now, difference between the two supers, top tree and bottom tree. Top tree can fire very quickly and can be super accurate hip firing. Bottom tree, you need to be a bit more precise, maybe still play your cover and stuff well, even though you're in a super. Bottom tree also doesn't body shot supers. This is something I think that needs to be buffed. My tip for you is just to aim for the head, or if you can get a precision headshot on someone else first and then body shot the super afterwards, because that will proc a damage buff within the super. Now, a great thing about this super is that it's instant cross-map kill potential. So there's no travel time. You're rocking bottom tree striker or something, you've got to run towards your target. You don't have to do that with the Gunslinger, you just pop out, just shoot straight away, and if you hit your target, you're going to get a kill. It's also great for creating orbs for your teammates, especially bottom tree. If you're getting precision shots, it creates so many orbs for your team. Now let's move on to my personal favourite way to play, and that is using the trip mines, particularly with the young Ahankara spine. Now the trip mine synergizes really well with top tree. You plant an explosive knife and a trip mine together, it will kill like just your normal everyday guardian. Trip mine placement is key when using them. So you want to place it sort of out of sight, either behind your target or above doorways, or if you're trying to keep people off heavy, if you place a trip mine right on it, they're not going to push that. That's why I love the young Ahankara spine, because the blast radius and the damage it does makes the trip mines just insanely powerful. Another feature that is not stated in the perk tree is that they can actually stick people now as well. So you'll see a clip in this footage where I just jump up onto this walkway, stick a hunter directly with the trip mine, and then just clean up with one-shot headshot with a hand cannon. And this can happen more often than you think as well, and it's so funny. They tried to run away from the blast radius, they didn't realise it stuck directly to them. Now, my favourite thing is the throwing knives. The throwing knives are absolutely fantastic and are so much fun, it's ridiculous. You may remember not too long ago, Bottom Tree Gunslinger got a buff where the throwing knife now has a slightly longer animation, but it gives you one hit kill potential if you're getting precision hits with it. It also does fantastic body damage, so it's great for cleaning up targets. The explosive knives are also great for not just placing on walls, but if you hit someone directly with the explosive knife or even next to their feet, it will do a fair bit of damage and also apply a burn tick, so it will stop them from getting their health back. Again, you saw on the footage earlier, the throwing knives, just like the trip mines, are great for both priming and cleaning up targets. I use the weighted throwing knife more as a cleanup than a primer, unless I'm going for that just one hit precision kill. A few tips with these throwing knives. It helps if you're above people, increasing someone's hitbox on their head, so therefore increasing your chances that the throwing knife's going to hit. Again, the weighted throwing knife does bounce, so if you know someone's camping around a wall, you can bounce it off the wall like parallel to them and either weaken them, or if you've judged the height right, you can one hit kill them as well. There's a few times in this footage you'll see I do it to people camping with shotguns, and it's so satisfying. They have no idea what's gone on. The weighted throwing knife is very generous with the amount of distance it can cover as well. You just want to aim that baby up, just yeet it across the map, and you'll be surprised at how many times you will get a kill from it. But that should cover it for the Gunslinger. Like I said, I've mained this class for many years now, and it just never gets old. The fun factor is just as big today as it was several years ago. The risk-reward factor of this class is fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to the future when they bring the aspects and fragments to the old classes. I'm getting excited about the possible knife builds that you can create, the possible mods that you can apply to them, and it's going to be a really cool thing for sure. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned something. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment if you're also a Gunslinger main. As always, I've been David. I stream over on Facebook Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Link will be down below. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and I shall see you all soon. Bye bye.
2 for 1. Gains the lead. Has built a lead. Destroy it! Double down. Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. 3 minutes left. You shut the enemy down. Five minutes remaining. I bet they didn't expect that! So much glory, so little time.